Hood postman, city, hood, click. Let's go.
Be very careful who you talk to, because you'll never know who the informant is, who the cooperating witness may be, and you'll never know somebody who was a friend today may have been flipped the night before and become your enemy tomorrow.
About humanity, putting truth in these lines, while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray with y'all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is gonna send you a big. Lock the door.
Lock the door. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman. Be sure to click that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, here's a feel like it's the first and the 15th. Welcome to the Mailroom, where you come in, take a look at your mind, examine what's in your heart. Before they had handguns, they had hand guys. Man, you go anywhere in the world to get a couple of lies, but you come right here and get the truth. This is not a glorification, it's not a glamorization, it's always an education. Get on the bus and let me take you to school. Guys, shout out to the Mailroom Nation and everybody that's joined us. I appreciate each and every last one of you. It has been an amazing, incredible day as always. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. See, Joe Farrow is in the house. What's going on? Pro World Media, what's happening? What's happening? Joe Farrow, Marlena Williams, Postmaster General. We got a couple of people that's going to join us. I don't know if BryDogg is going to be able to join us. You know, he's always super busy and everything. So let me add Rennie Loc to the stage. Shout out to Rennie Loc is in the house. What's going on, Rennie?
Shit, nothing much. You know me, just out here at the studio chilling. I mean, waiting to go live with y'all.
Shout out to Rennie Loc. Appreciate you. Rennie, you want to open up? You got anything you want to offer up as far as where people can find you before we get started? I know we got some content to get into.
Everything is Rennie Loc. All platforms. Rennie Loc. If I got a platform, that's the name.
That's the day.
Whatever media.
How's your day going, Rennie?
It's going smooth, you know. I'm chilling. I'm under the shade. You feel me? Can't complain. It's a little warm outside.
Okay, good enough. So let's get into it, Rennie. What I want to ask you, Rennie, has social media normalized lying and foolish behavior and just calling it content?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've been surfing the internet, and I've been running across this a gazillion things that I can point out that's just, you know, absolutely, positively, falsely not true. You know,
right. You know, it's a tons of things we would like to run it up on. Like this shit it'll take a whole year for us to touch up on a lot of shit that been going down. That is like, for real? You serious?
Oh, what's this? Oh, this. Wait a minute. Let me add him. What's going on?
Five
You know what
stacks.
it is, Melly?
Okay, what's happening? What's happening? 5 stacks in the house. We got man.
Hey, you
Five
know
stacks
who
ain't gonna
kick his product? Stacks. count. Appreciate you having me
Introduce
on, bro.
yourself, man. Introduce yourself.
Hey man, I'm Five Stacks. You know what I'm saying? The promo king himself in the building, man. This your show, baby. I'm in your world right now, man. I'm vibing with this. What's up, Rennie? What's going
What's
on?
up, Five Stacks?
Shit,
Man,
chilling.
good to have you here, man. Good to have your energy here, man. So what I want to touch on a couple of things, man. And then you guys can follow along with me. The first thing I wanted to touch on was the guy that went down to YouTuber. He went down to Las Vegas, and I don't know what transpired or what led to the altercation or even what made it go get that emotionalized to where a person would come down there and actually and I got a clip I want to show you guys and then you guys both can react to it. Let's go.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking believe it.
Lock the door.
So obvious what I'm getting from this Five Stacks and Rennie is that this guy is a YouTuber and whatever was said on a YouTube feed or YouTube live or whatever, he wasn't happy about it. So he realized that the guy had came to Vegas. So he went to all different, from what I'm understanding about the live, he went to various different casinos. And then at some point he stumbled upon the guy. And we saw what happened next. Is that where we at with YouTube? Is that what we doing?
Okay, so I actually talked about this on my podcast yesterday. Couple details about it. So you got the guy, you got Manny Ruiz, that's his name. That's the guy who ended up doing the shooting. And people doing background on him. So both of these guys were YouTubers, right? And you got Manny Ruiz. He's a YouTuber, but he's not a very successful YouTuber. Like when you go through his platform, he don't have a lot of views. He don't have no big following. And then when you look at his YouTube page, this guy's been obsessed with that guy, with the guy he shot. His name is Rodney Finley, and his wife was killed, Tanisha Finley. Okay. So he and neither one of these guys were super famous YouTubers. This was like a personal little beef between the both of them. So he just had been obsessed with this guy. And like that video that you showed when he was riding and he like, hey, I'm dying to meet you, and this, that, and the third. He was hunting him, like you said, he was hunting him all over Las Vegas because the guy had said, because Rodney said, hey, I'm here. What's up? Pull up. You know how these internet guys are. So, he was there for the smoke or whatever, I guess for clout or whatever. And then the guy pulled up on him and killed him and his wife on the live stream.
That's just terrible, man. That's just, I don't know how people emotions can get so wound up on something that's said on a YouTube in virtual reality. Remind you, it's virtual reality, meaning that it can be real or not real. There's that. But at the same time, how do you just throw your whole life in the trash can based on what somebody said? Really, I'm gonna give it to you.
People,
How do
I
you
feel,
feel
I feel
about
like
that?
if a lot of this social media got people, they don't like embarrassment. People, I guess they don't like embarrassment, and they take that to a whole nother level. Like words, they take words and this media shit to a whole nother level. Which shit I did at one time, but I'm not gonna go that far. Like I'm not gonna let it. I don't. I didn't. I seen a clip, but I didn't really see it like that. So I didn't understand it. I know somebody was trying to tell me about it, but and then you just trying to show me that he was driving, but I don't know. But I know that it's the social media shit is like people go off like embarrassment. Like they don't like to be embarrassed if somebody talking shit to them on back and forth, and they want to be the big tough Tony. Like you got people that want to be big tough Tony. They want to show the
They want
world
to
that
be tough Tony all the
yeah,
time.
they
That's
they, they
all
want to
that.
show the world. They want to show the world that they they not
I don't even, you
soft
know
or
what, Rennie? I'm gonna say I don't even think it's a thing about being tough. I think this is a sign of bad mental health on both gentlemen's part, right? Now him, the other guy, the guy that was killed, I totally agree with you. Yeah, that was on some man, because he didn't have to. You with your wife, you supposed to
yeah
be enjoying your time with your wife at Vegas. Y'all chilling. Like the last thing you should be worried about is a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for him to be like, yo, I'm outside, I'm here, that's tough talking. This other
yeah
dude,
yeah
his mental health based on the fact that he was basically harassing this guy, this YouTuber, for over a year. I'm talking all of his YouTube videos mention this other guy in some kind of way. So he was
right
already obsessed with this guy. And then
right
he's 40. Let's not lose sight of the fact the guy that shot these two was 41 years old.
right
I'm 42. You know what I'm
yeah
saying? The
yeah
man
they
was dressed in a throwback jersey, for God's sake,
right
man.
right
So you already know what his mindset was.
right
So that's
right.
all. That's all
He
I'm gonna
threw
say.
he took it he threw it back. He threw it back with the throwback on. So look. What I was trying to say is that's a mental problem. That's a mental issue too. Like that they trigger. If you have a mental illness and somebody trigger it makes you go out and do stuff like that. It
Mm-hmm.
depends on
Mm-hmm.
where your mental illness is at.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah,
Totally.
I definitely agree with both you guys. I think that we need to be more mindful of what YouTube can be and what it can't be. And what it can't be is you can't allow it to trigger you to where you just throw your whole life in the trash can.
And then my I don't understand why like people know they do these they going out to do things like this and they record it. Like the first thing they go to is they fucking phone because they gotta
Grab the
have proof
fucking camera. Yeah.
for they grab the camera like they gotta have proof later on for they self or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Like
perfect segue, Rennie. Let's jump into it. We just saw G Uno and the guy Peel. I don't call him King Peel because King and Peel don't go together. There's a king and there's a Peel. Those are two separate things. Uh, they went over to what they believed in their minds, in their information poor minds, that they were in a section of Los Angeles known as the Rolling 40s. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, they wind up, which is known, they was near the whole stroll, which Pig and Burning. That's where the
Hoovers,
stroll
right?
is. That's where the girls are. And they went to a
he said
park.
that's what the girls are.
Yeah, because that's probably what they were really looking for. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
there's a park over there in Hoover where the fighters Hoovers reside at, and they went over there. But anyway, it's a very known fact that the 40s be up at the donut shop off of Martin Luther King, and they be on a couple of places that it's not on. That's very known, right? So, but then they went live, right? For whatever reason, they went live, and the Peel guy, he lives in Atlanta, I believe, at this point,
Yes.
and I don't know
Wow.
where G Uno. I don't think G Uno is actually living in Treetop. But here's the thing: if you go over there as a man, an individual will say, "Hey, I'm looking for this guy. I'm looking for you 4 extras. Let's get down. Let's box. Let's do whatever." I respect that. But the moment you carry your neighborhood and you didn't have that conversation with your neighborhood, you just involved your whole neighborhood in something they know absolutely nothing about. Is that fair to your neighborhood?
No, not at all.
Go ahead, Rennie.
I just said what I had to say.
Me as being me being a
Some people
civilian.
don't look. Some people think
But
after they have done it. You know what I'm saying? So he thought about it, but it was like too late. But it's still like
yeah,
Yeah, because he now apologized. So that means he's aware that he done something wrong. If he has to apologize, mentally he's had a couple of days to take it in. Now he knows that he have done something wrong.
I feel like when you look, I feel like this is a bigger issue than just like King Pill as a person. When I don't give that other platform clout, but we'll just say No Dribble, the owner of No Dribble, right?
You
Okay,
Right.
so all right, so basically, this nigga, you gotta admit that this nigga's kind of genius because he sees mental aspects in certain people. That's why he selects certain motherfuckers, certain niggas, and he don't give certain niggas any time whatsoever because he needs somebody that he can mold or that he can use to his own means. King Pill fits that criteria because he'll do something like that.
They all match they all match that
Yeah,
same like mental frame.
that's
Well,
real shit.
it's in his DNA. Roman
And I feel like
Greco time doing gladiators that they wanted to be entertained. They found various certain people to provide to be a part of the entertainment. They just didn't put anybody in the arena. They were specific individuals that fit the criteria to be part of the entertainment and the performance. Whether you put Crip Mac, whether you put four extras, or you put the Peel guy, or
I feel
whoever you
like
put.
Adam, he really
Go ahead.
making fun of them. He really making fun of them.
No,
Like
he's the slave master
Yes,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah,
that's what
he
it
really
is.
making fun of them.
He's an idea colonizer and a content colonizer. That's what
Oh
he
yeah.
is.
And also, he's gonna always. And I listen. I don't know the man personally, and I'm not taking no direct shots at him, but we do know the effect that his brand has had on the culture, particularly down here in California, Los Angeles. Like we know the impact of his platform, and so we know that he's always gonna tie himself to people that if they get into something out there in the streets, that the story is always gonna be, well, that motherfucker was stupid anyway. That motherfucker was a dummy anyway. He was gonna die anyway. So, they just gonna move on from that. He can't put
Yeah.
nobody with a semblance of intelligence in front of that camera or give them any clout for what they doing because they not gonna stand for that. And
Right.
I've actually had the chance to, if I could speak on G Uno real quick. I know Bombs G Uno. I'm not saying that's my homie, but that's the homie. Like I've
No,
interviewed him.
I've spoken with
Yeah.
Gio myself, and I liked him. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he cool peoples. He cool peoples. And the thing is that a lot of people don't know about G Uno. G Uno went in prison. I believe is not a minor, but as a very, very young, I think 17, 18 years old, he went in prison. And that nigga did a lot of time, didn't get out until he was an adult. So he already, you know what I mean, is
State
behind
raised.
developmentally when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on out here. He just trying to get shine. He just trying to get seen. And King Pill kind of dragged him along because King Pill looked like he's next up. And shout out to both of them. But King Pill, you can already see he going. You can tell he going. That's what it is.
So my question come back to you, Five Stacks. Have social media normalized lying and foolish behavior just so they can call it content?
Okay. Well, if yes, to expand on that, if you really think about it, man, social media, if you go past the actual what we talking about, like if you look at like just in general, when you post a picture or a video, they got filters, they got all kind of stuff that can mask who you really are and what you're really saying. So that tells you right there that social media is built for lying. So you know what I mean? So you can't even blame it on social media because that's what it was made for, to make a persona. And
So who do we
create
blame it
to
on? The
create a
people?
character.
We blame it on the
Mhm.
individuality, or do we blame it on the collective? Who do we blame? Where we lay the blame? Where's it at?
We responsible for our own actions as people. However, if I know you a crazy motherfucker, Melly, I'm not gonna hand you a gun because I know you a crazy motherfucker. See what I'm saying? And social media is a gun that everybody can carry legally. That's all I'm saying.
But it took, how people be like, okay, guys be like, oh, I ain't gonna let money buy me. This basically what it's doing to them right now. It's like buying their character, like, like they ain't gonna switch up, but they switch up. This is switching up.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
stuff that street niggas do on here, you switched up because that ain't,
You ain't down. Yeah.
So
That
would it
kind of
be
shit.
fair to say that we have a low ability for perspective taking?
Yes. Yes. But it's like if you stand as I can't speak for no other people,
No.
but as black
let me
folks,
close
It's
this
all
door.
if we don't
opinionated.
all
We
stand
all
on
got one and they all stink.
that's what I'm saying. And that's why they look at us all crazy. I know we're gonna talk about the stuff going on in LA right now. So I don't want to spill over into that topic, but it goes hand in
Okay.
hand.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Definitely going there.
Yep.
Also, Rennie, I don't know if you saw this. My man Bosco 100. He went
I
on
saw
Cal
that.
Capone
I
with
saw
a
that today.
straight, I mean, with the straightest face you could possibly say it, and said Tupac was jumped on Ma Paru. Now, granted, when I heard it, you know what I did? I went right to the top of the food chain of
Mm-hmm.
Paru. I'm talking about the very top. And I
Yeah,
said, and I
we know
talked
you.
to two guys. I'm not gonna say their name. I talked to
Right.
two guys. I said, listen, individually. I had one guy. He sent back. He said, "Mel, can an elephant fly?" The second guy said, "Man, ain't no way, man. That's made up Suge stuff." Both of these guys specifically said they don't know where
But
Bosco got that
right,
from.
I was just about to say maybe Bosco heard that from somebody because Bosco way from Inglewood. I don't know. Why would you even say that?
Yeah,
Niggas got a
I
bad habit
rock
of
with
taking third
Bosco
party
too,
I
but
do
information and
too.
acting like it
I
ain't there.
rock with him. That's my
I
boy.
think he got that wrong. He got
He
that one
must have
wrong.
been high on that day. You know they be smoking that heavy shit. Come on.
Yeah. Do it.
I think that I
Maybe
think
he
it's
had
like
that purple or that orange. Do we sip, sir?
I don't know. I think in this day and age, you got a lot of people that take third party information and make it seem like it came directly from them, or
Right.
Man,
that
he
they were
said it
super
with the
close to.
straightest of faces. He said, "Hey,
Yep.
Bosco is cool, you remember the boxing match with him and Nina Boy, and and I got the chance to meet him. He actually a pretty mellow dude, but he's a content creator. We can't never take these
oh no,
dudes
no,
do
no."
these.
As a content creator, now, mind you, there's a lot of people that call themselves content creators, but Bosco is a content creator because he come from here. He
But
Mm-hmm.
see,
Yeah,
creative writing
and
that's
let me
mine.
idea.
let me say this real quick. People, we got on this motherfucker not being content creators, like or doing this. We got up on here doing being ourselves. Everybody came up here being themselves. Bosco was
Uh-huh.
himself. He just was funny, to people. So you just keep on going being yourself. All this shit,
But
motherfuckers
being
really put.
funny is part of being a content creator too, Rennie.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, a lot of these people come up here, like if they come talking like Wendy Williams, that's what they do on the streets. It's just them. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Like this not nothing new. Like so when people get to talking about somebody else's snitching and doing it, putting people paperwork, I feel you someone like it too, cause you putting it on the internet, you
Thank
digging
you
deep
for the
down
super
in it,
chat.
So everybody is being themselves. They just being them. This is something they do, but they just putting it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's it. I can't get too
Yeah,
mad at Bosco for, yes, of course we don't want to spread
Cause
misinformation, but
Bosco be funny, man. He be
yeah,
super
yeah.
funny because he had this expression on his face when he be saying different stuff, and then he with that laugh, it
Mhm.
just
yeah,
you
man.
just like okay, Bosco.
Yeah, I saw that interview too, and he made a comment also about Big U, and he had said that all the people he knew that ever chose to be their own lawyer had to do 2 to 3 life sentences. So it's like he gonna say way out shit. That's just the nature of Bosco. It's the nature of these content creators. But one thing I know Bosco ain't gonna do is like what King Pill did, is go into a completely different neighborhood, because Bosco moved different. He been in this game for
That
a long
like I
time.
said, King Peel ain't from out here. That's why King Peel
No,
did what he did. That's why he
exactly.
did what he did.
He's
He
from LA,
and
but he been
Shout out
staying
to
in
Stan
Atlanta
the man
and
for
just got
sending
back out here.
that super man. Thank you, Stan. You so appreciative, man. I appreciate you, man. You always look out for the hood post, man, and man, thank you. Again, okay, so we I gotta jump on this too, Peel, and then we'll get into all this stuff in LA. But Sharice Mills, listen, lady, we know that you're trying to take a page from Loose Cannon's book. We know how Loose Cannon did. He would sensationalism, lying, uh, uh, making up paperwork, all the different things and antics and all the different things he would do. You're now trying to do it. And now you're on here talking about he got shanked up by some Mexicans in MDC LA. When people have called up to MDC LA to verify your information. And lo and behold, you're lying, Sharice. I don't know why you're lying. Maybe you figure, okay, I need to get my numbers up, and we know it's about
Oh,
Yep.
views and numbers and different stuff. But go
oh,
ahead, Brittany. Let me
oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, Rennie.
because I was just about to take up for it, but you telling me they done called up there and verified it, and this
Yes,
woman was fly. Man, Sharice,
yes.
I was just about to smash them for you, Sharice, but I can't do it. I
Me and
be
you
trying to have
talked
a,
though,
I be trying
Rennie.
to get this, I be trying to get this lady the benefit of the doubt, and
We
she
talked.
keep
Look,
doing
Rennie,
it.
we talked about this, and look, you know, Melly, and Rennie, you know, like on paper, he's still married to Gigi. If he
Yeah.
was harmed in prison, she would have got a call. That's just what it is, because she probably his emergency contact. So
And
she
that
would have
was
got a fucking
and
call.
that's who verified it. His real wife, Gigi, verified it.
See? Straight like
Yeah,
that.
that just let you know. Look, I guess Sharice is you the fake, baby, and I know she's
She
gonna get
belonged to the
her.
streets.
Hey, Rennie, you can say whatever you want about Sharice, because she damn sure ain't gonna try your right hand. We
I
know
mean, I
about
know
that.
that I ain't worried about nobody like, on that behalf, but I try because I be feeling like sad for her because she got the baby now, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
damn.
that's
I be
real.
trying to, but damn, if you gonna keep on getting caught in these lies, bitch, I can't save you. It's like
Oh,
I
So
be trying to
let me
save
ask
you.
you this: who
that's
fault was
crazy.
that she decided to have a baby by a man that was already married?
Her.
Hello,
But
hello.
we all do this. We all done had mistakes, But Sharice done fucked up all the way, and she just keep on, putting the fucking battery in the back, and I'm trying to help her out.
What kind? Is it ever ready Duracell or is just no brand battery?
What's the lowest battery?
The
The
no
one
brand,
that
the one that you can go get from Aldi. You can get batteries at Aldi that don't have no label on it.
she need them cable battery remotes because the motherfuckers don't never die out. The motherfuckers take a long time.
I
Yeah.
just think it's like a mad scramble right now, Millie. I think it's a scramble right now for their camp. Ever since a certain person stopped supporting them, you know what I mean, and stopped kind of pushing them, and then turned on them, and now they don't have no support. Now it's like they scrambling and they trying to find some way to stay relevant. But I
Well,
will
that
Well, it's
say
man.
this: the
safe to
one thing I had
say.
a problem with, the one
Go
thing I
ahead,
had an
Brennan.
issue with was the fact that you didn't have to, like, it's not true for one, and then you say it was a Mexican dude that stabbed you with the climate of what's going on right now. To
Right.
me,
She did
that
say
that was
that. She did say
that
that.
was foul to me. I don't like
She
that.
did
Like, you
say
stirred the
that.
pot.
I kind of want to catch a fade with her for that. I was just playing. But look, I want to say so it's safe to say that we know she got like two niggas in the bed now. You know what I'm talking
My money on Rennie Loc.
Oh,
about?
oh,
Because all this line that you can't trust her.
nah.
Well, she sound like when she's on the phone. I be thinking like, what the heck is going on this phone call?
Yeah, she do moan when she talk. I don't know where she get that from. Um,
That's the real shit. I don't know, man.
I've been
Like,
in them situations when I've been in the bedroom with the woman while she talking with the dude on the phone. I've been in them situations, and it's probably been done to me. I don't know, but I'm just telling you, I was there, and she, yeah, oh
and
yeah,
he
and
right there kissing on her neck and all kind of shit.
I was getting it in. I was getting it in.
I know what type of nigga I
yeah,
am. I
it's
be trying to do
stupid.
extra shit. If I know you on the phone with your nigga, I'm gonna be trying to do extra shit in the background. I'm keep it real, like, you
Exactly.
know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean?
trying to show out. Yeah, because I do the same
Yeah.
thing. I ain't gonna lie.
I had to, and he on there, he on the phone begging for money. I had to reach in my pocket real quick and pull out $100. Here, send that to him and tell him, shut the hell, shut up.
Get off the phone and give him that money. Fuck. No cap.
Um,
Yeah, well, all I gotta say is Sharice Mills, you get it together and stop claiming that lady's husband as your husband if he ain't
It's not.
divorced from her yet.
It's not. Definitely not.
well, we know she cute, but at the same time, cute may not be enough these
She all
days
right, bro.
because
No,
She all right.
it always
She okay.
be the.
She okay. She pretty.
He talking about she okay. Shut up,
Cause she's
I
pretty,
said.
but your character means a lot, Rennie. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know.
Your character means something, and the shit she do is just like, yo, like, to sit there. She done sat there and talk shit to grown ass men, knowing damn well if they do something to you, that you just gonna put them in jail or
That's
use
the
it as
stuff I
fodder.
be tripping off of. I don't like when she
a
put
famous
herself.
a famous YouTuber says she smell like pickled pig feet.
You
Somebody did say
silly.
that.
I don't like when she put herself in those shoes on speaking, talking shit to other guys. And she talk about big useless. She called him big useless. And she talk about
Yeah,
somebody else. Like
She
what
don't even know
you
that man.
Whack
Don't even
100.
know
She
him.
used to talk shit about Whack 100. Bitch, you local. Excuse my language. You not hard to be found. You not at all. So I just like I wish she just like stay out of her him and Loose Cannon stuff, like on that behalf as a woman, like as her, like as his woman, because she ain't gonna be able to hang with that type of work they bring her. You know what I'm talking about? If they was to
Right.
bring that type of energy towards her way. People got cousins, sisters, and all that type of shit like mamas, you know?
And I don't be no shade. I just want to say real quick, no shade to Sharice Mills. Prayers up for Loose Cannon. He's still inside. He didn't get stabbed. He's still on the inside, and I don't want to see no brother to be. There's a lot of other people deserve to be in there, and right now, like it's just hard to. I just hope he come out safe and shit like that. But
I
bro, when
just
he get
miss
out, you gotta
I
focus.
I just miss waking up to we jumping on YouTube
Shout
and
out
he
to
said,
Stan the Man.
"Sweetie."
Mr. Mills is going
He say,
wrong.
"Sweetie." He opened
Oh
my
yeah,
eyes
he
up
used
when
to
he said
kill
that.
him with that. Puka Butts, Sweetie Pie,
Uh-huh.
Honey Bear,
You softer,
Salt.
you softer than marshmallow pie, whatever he be saying.
Yeah. Yeah, classic stuff right there. Classic stuff.
Mhm.
We here for it. We just we here for the entertainment aspect. We want to inform you and just bring a perspective to the YouTube that a lot of people just don't bring over here. We want to keep everything within the confines of truth
Right,
because I myself I have a meaning and a purpose for what I do, and it's
right,
necessary. It's not necessarily tied to likes, subscribe, and views. It's
right,
because I really see what's going on with my community and what's going on with the culture, and part of it is culture conditioning. What's wrong with it? Because if we look at the way the courthouse is set up, the school is set up, and also the when you go to church, they're predominantly set up the same way. There's somebody in front, and everybody is sitting in either in chairs or pews in the back rows, and they have
right,
to face the person that's sitting up front, and that person get to dictate to everybody, whether it's the classroom, the courtroom, or the church, get to dictate policy to everybody, and you have to take that perspective and and classify it as truth. But
Right.
it's all to me is deception by the way of a means to a dollar. To me, it's a philosophical vehicle of spiritual intellectual enslavement. To me, now people may have different opinions. Like I say, the opinions are like assholes and they all stink. But anyway, I'll bring it back to you guys. Um, so that's where we at, guys. Listen, now we gotta address this issue right here, guys. Wait a minute, this guy right here. Let's get into this guy right here. There it is. There it is. Wait for it. There it is. Okay. Okay. So days ago, Home Depot, Alondra, Pass Atlantic, at the Home Depot between Compton and Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
ICE agents rolled in, and ICE agents really provoked it, a lot of that stuff because they didn't follow protocol. They didn't do things right. They actually went to go. It was like Braveheart. They went to go pick a fight. Um, so this guy took it upon himself to start chunking bricks, and we all saw where the cinder blocks were delivered somewhere in the proximity, and they was ready, available, convenient for people to grab and start chunking them. Right. So now they got a $50,000 reward out for this guy. Believe it or not, he's going, and one of his own people is going to tell him right where he's at. They're going to tell him where he's at, what his name at, and what time he's going to be there. They're going to do all that for that 50 stacks.
hell yeah.
They're going to collect that.
As
Not
thirsty I
wrestling.
am right now, I'm damn near about to go look for him myself.
that,
I thought it was funny. I hope they don't never catch that nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You
that
stupid.
50 stacks going to be
Man,
hard
that
to
50,000,
outrun.
the people next to him gonna give him up. They already calling in. They fighting on who gonna get Who gonna
come
get
on.
him
Yeah,
caught
real
up?
shit. Somebody gonna turn him in. But you always like seeing a situation where yes, it was a violent thing. I'm glad nobody, I don't know, nobody got hurt, right, Melly? Did anybody get hurt by the rocks he was throwing, or?
I haven't heard any reports to that.
Okay. Well, I hope nobody got hurt. Okay. But at the same time, the dude didn't grab a pistol and go shooting fast, did he? He threw
Well,
rocks. You know what I'm
well, they
saying? Back
did.
in the day when you had an issue with a nigga in ancient times, you had a problem,
They
nigga, he
still
threw
they still
rocks.
gonna call it a projectile. They still gonna call
Yeah,
it a dangerous
yeah,
projectile
that's
to
true.
do great body harm and injury,
Yeah,
And
that's true.
and that's a
they
federal crime.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Rennie.
I think this whole ICE thing just got blown up. You know, it went overboard. You know, with the protests and that rally shit, and them burning up cars, going in other people's businesses, taking shoes and shit. I just feel like if you're not supposed to be here, go home. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm with our.
What did the Whammo car have to do with it? The Whammo car ain't
They just
nobody
want to.
even in it.
They just want, and they gonna take it out of our tax budget. Yeah, they gonna take it out
Yeah,
of our money in a fucking minute. Shit, you feel me? People don't think before they do stuff, and these people, y'all people gotta go home, and then y'all got left us with all the trash and shit. We gonna have to deal with all this because
How you fighting to advocate to remain in a land that you bearing a flag from another country? Make that make
hello,
sense.
I've been trying to say that.
I mean,
Make that make sense.
see when it come down to it, I just think a lot of Hispanic folks that are out there, that not all, you do got a lot of peaceful protesters out there. But listen, okay, you damaging city property, looting, rioting, y'all better ask us how it turns out in the end. Because motherfuckers still calling us. Don't get me wrong, I feel we was fighting for a just cause then, and I do feel in some ways they fighting for a just cause now. However, they are gonna paint you a certain way. When I say they, y'all know who I'm talking about. The powers that be are gonna paint you a certain type of way now. They already calling y'all, rapists and murderers and shit. Same thing they try to label us with. They gonna continue to paint all your people like that. You fighting, you hustling backwards doing that. When you damaging, I saw some video. The dude was throwing rocks. That's why I laughed, because you see them dudes on the freeway, Melly, and they was throwing cinder blocks off the freeway and hitting and was landing on police cars. I'm like, dog, how you think that's gonna go? And they wonder why it's Marines and National Guard out here. That orange hair nigga in the office, that he knocked his foot on the gas. He not gonna stop. He want
Yeah,
to come and
exactly.
do
They
something.
said that today on the news. I heard them. They said he's not gonna
Well,
stop.
Yeah.
He's
I'm gonna
playing a
say
tough
this:
game.
5 stacks and Rennie. There's a difference between a National Guard and a Marine.
Yes.
The National Guard is somebody who's already been through the army and just on chill and just trying to keep an income and keep he's a weekend soldier, right? The Marine
They put
has
that shit.
been trained to do one thing and one
Kill.
thing only: to kill.
Yep.
He don't understand cooperation. He don't understand stand down. He don't understand that you give up. He's been trained to kill. If Donald Trump is bringing in 700 Marines, and specifically, there's a certain type. See, what people understand is that there are different groups within the group. There's Delta Force. There's these other elite type of Marines that exist within the overall group of Marines. And he's bringing 700 of specialists. They're specialists. They're trained to kill. They don't talk. They don't argue. They don't do none of that. So here's the thing: if you already don't establish yourself as an enemy combatant by waving a foreign flag on a sovereign nation, you don't understand that the people, your enslavers, you're not Spaniard, you just speak Spanish. You're not Mexican, they gave you that. You are indigenous to the Western Hemisphere. You're an indigenous people to the Western Hemisphere because they allowed you called yourself Chicano, Latinos, Hispanics, Serranos, Paisas, Border Brothers. You're in the same predicament that we are. It's
Yes.
divide and conquer. We're Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, we're Christians, we're More Science Temple, we Crips, we Bloods, we GDs, BDs, we all these different things. We're already divided. They did you the same way. And then you decided to go to prison and pick up their politics and allow the prison politics to come back outside, and you look at us like we don't done something wrong.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We haven't done it. But I'm gonna let you know, my Mexican brothers and sisters, my brown brothers and sisters, it's your own people that done it to you. Watch this. Here it go, right here.
So because I'm Garcia, brown, Latino, bald, talk like a beaner, and live in LA, so I need to stand up for the people that live in LA. This is what exactly I voted for. And I'm not a South-hating Latino. Matter of fact, I love my people so fucking much that I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think and what I know. I don't know a set of people that's more racist, self-hating, self-indulgent than Mexican and brown people. We act like fucking crabs in a fucking bucket. We're not united at all. We talk about each other. We tone each other up more than any other race in this people. I am not proud of anybody in the past 60 years. Tell me one Latino that broke record and did something good in this country in the last 60 years. I'm sorry to tell you. Villaraigosa? Ha. Cesar Chavez? Funny. Cesar Chavez was also a Chicano that was against immigration and still gave us civil rights. You know what's funny? It's just simply math. Simple math. It's about qualifications. You need to qualify to get a job, qualify to maintain the job, qualify to charge for that job. And then you have to qualify to rent a house, qualify to drive a car. You have to qualify to be in the fucking country. It's just about qualifications. It's simple math. It's not rocket science. You know what's also funny? You know what qualifies me to tell you this? Is the fact that I come from two different sets of parents. My parents from Guatemala came to this country, had me, and then acted like criminals, and then they were booted out like criminals. At the age of 12, a Mexican family picked me up. They loved me. They showed me that they also were illegal here. But even though they were illegal, they were fighting to strap their papers. My mom, rest in peace, died as a naturalized citizen of this country. So there is ways to do it. You're just lazy and too blind to see it. I don't know a set of people that's more proud of being of their country than people that don't live in their country. Shut the fuck up. Round them up. Let's fucking go.
This guy hates his own people.
He was.
Yeah.
Gonna lie. But you know what's crazy though, Melly? Is I could go on TikTok, I could go on YouTube, I could pull you probably about 100 videos on other subjects with a black person talking about their own people the same way. So when I today on Instagram, somebody commented on a post that I put up. I put kind of a controversial post up, because there's been a lot of comments. The general consensus out of not all black folks, but a lot of black folks, particularly in LA, it's like, hey, it's not our fight. It's not our fight. It's not our fight. Don't get involved, black people. Don't get involved. Where was Mexicans at during the civil rights movement? Whoopty whoopty batty batty bam. I don't feel like anybody is completely wrong, okay? Because at the end of the day, during the civil rights movement, I looked it up. Like there were Hispanics that was marching with civil rights. The Brown Berets was with the Black Panthers. They marched with us. It wasn't on a grand scale, but there were some that was included in it. So I do understand why people gonna look for help. That's what help is for, right? When I can't do something myself, I do what, Melly? I ask for help. So it's natural for people to ask for help from another, demographic. But I don't fault anybody that gets involved or don't get involved. That's your prerogative. But the problem that I got is I got with ignorant niggas that's gonna sit there and say there ain't none of these Mexican folks ever helped us. They ain't never get for no. The Mexican Americans, the ones that's been over here through generations, a lot of them is they a lot of them rock with us. Not all, but a lot of them do rock with us now, more so than in the past. To me, it's the ones that come over here and they want to bring Mexico to the United States and live in Mexico inside the United States. Don't want to hear the policies, spend up government money, take up resources. I feel like those are the Hispanics that I do feel like if you're here illegally and you've had ample time to get your shit right, that yeah, man, I have to support that. But grabbing kids and people that don't know no better, then I don't agree with that.
Right.
What's your thoughts, Rennie?
Take them all back. I'm not trying to be mean. Just go home. I mean, the ones that's supposed to be out here, you stay out here. Y'all knew this day was coming. It's not a surprise to me. I don't feel no type of way. Shit, I just don't want them to wreck the goddamn cities up. Yeah. Just go
For
home.
real.
Just go home. They didn't want you here. Shit.
Nah, for real.
It ain't like it's our fault.
You know. But I think that guy was being fair on that video. I think he was being very, very fair because let's keep it real. If and I'm fuck it. I'm gonna say something. If I'm dating your Mexican daughter, and if I'm dating your Mexican daughter, like, cause this happened, they'll tell me, I can't never take you home, right? Like they'll let you know, like my dad's just not gonna fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he don't even know who I am. Don't care. As soon as you see this, turn the TV off. You know what I mean? And I feel like now them chickens is coming home to roost. You taught the ones that's like that, y'all taught y'all kids to be like that, and now they hate niggas. And now those are the same ones
How do
that's
they
going out there.
justify that, bro? How do they justify? They love Kobe, they love Shaq, they love Dak Prescott, they love LeBron James, they love Tyrese Halliburton, just to name a few. They love Tyrese, they love Earth, Wind and Fire, they love all the 70 groups, the Dramatics, the Bloodstones, they love all these different people, but they hate us.
Hitler shook the hands of black athletes during the Olympics. Okay? There's a certain respect. There's a certain respect that the general public is going to have for athletes and celebrities because deep down inside we all want to emulate them. But as far as your regular
And that's
person
not
walking the street,
not all. That's just a
portion,
little
portion.
portion or little section of
Yes,
individuals. The great majority of very lovable people, kind people.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my brown people for real. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I
But
mean, we didn't say we didn't like them. We just
yeah,
sometimes some of y'all just got to go back the other way because y'all not supposed to. It's right. You're not supposed to be here if you're not supposed to be here. I'm just saying. You know, you got some out here. We fuck with the ones. I mean, I fuck with all of them, but I'm just saying. Trump don't want the ones that's not supposed to be here to be here.
Yeah, and he's
It
animated
just
about how he gonna handle it too.
yeah, yeah. But you know, like I said, it's not our fault. But it's not us. I mean, I don't get in any little shit. I just let them do what they do. But please stop blowing up the cities and the states and shit like that. Like trying because he's a tough. That president right there, he ain't gonna give up. That's all
he
I know.
not.
He's
He
a tough
not.
fighter.
And he want Gavin Newsom out bad. He
Yeah.
wants
Yo, he
Newsom
tired
out
of
Well,
Newsom
bad.
ass.
Gavin Newsom has been bad for the state of California since
Yeah,
day
he
He
one.
has.
tired of
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I
Day
think
one.
they both about to. I
They
think they
call him
about to
Gavin
have a
Newsom.
celebrity
That's what
match.
I've been hearing niggas
If
call
it's
that
left
kid.
up to Gavin Newsom, he'll give illegal people driver licenses and all kind of different stuff.
Uh huh.
I don't
At
know,
least,
man.
I mean, I guess some of the jobs, be available for people that be saying they can't get no jobs because they always blaming it on the Browns got the job. Now we gonna see. Now he giving y'all opportunities back. Let's see if y'all gonna go handle that and get them jobs. So you feel me? That's just what I'm saying.
Not for real.
Let's
I
see
really want
these.
to do. I'm gonna do some research. And I really want to find out what the process is to become a citizen in the United States. I've never really sat and really looked into that, but I think like to do myself some service as a journalist, I think I'm gonna go research that and just find out what it takes from the time you come into the country illegally or whatever, you know what I mean, to become an actual. Because it's a lot. It is thousands, if not
Learn the
millions.
language.
Yeah, you got
That's
motherfuckers
it.
that
You don't
you
have
got
to do
motherfuckers
nothing
at
Learn the
else.
restaurant.
language.
I'm
Learn
pulling up to these
who the
drive-through windows.
presidents are, and learn the Constitution. That's what they have to learn.
Yeah, see that if
Trump,
that's
Trump,
all.
Trump, not a dumb guy, you guys. He's very smart. He know what he's doing, but at the end of the day, the shit that
You
he
sound
doing
like
called them all
are
this
you?
record.
Wait a minute. Are you a Trump supporter?
Don't beat me down. Damn, y'all about to jump me. I'm gonna get off this live. Shit, I'm just a whoever supporter at this point because I mean we can't change it,
No, we
but
can't. We can't.
we can't change it. It's not our fault. It's whoever the fuck voted for him fault. Like a lot of motherfuckers
All right.
voted for him. Don't cry now. That's all I'm saying. Don't cry.
I mean, I couldn't tell you either way it go, but I'll tell you something interesting I found out. I looked at the exit polls for the presidency, for the presidential election, and
Thanks
black
for the
men
super
catch a
chat.
bad rap for not voting for Kamala Harris, Melly, but like when you look at the numbers itself, it was the majority of black men did vote for Kamala Harris. It was just enough black men that voted for Trump that he was able to help him capture the demographic. You know, this is off numbers. The numbers don't lie. He just needed a percentage, and he got that percentage. So we can't. There were more Hispanic men that voted for Trump than black men.
So since y'all feel this way about that type of shit ish, but what y'all feel about how he feel about the LGBTQ? You know what I'm saying that right?
LGBT. That's sticky. The only thing I'll say about the LGBTQ movement, because they're people just like us. Your lifestyle, you allowed to live however you live. I don't have no hate in my heart. Once you have a child, then I really don't understand how anybody, like my son is heterosexual, but sometimes I think to myself, like, what if my son came out and then he came out to me as his father and told me that he was gay? Like, how would I react to it? Am I supposed to love my son less? Am I supposed to treat my son like shit? You know?
Do me a favor, Stacks, can either one of you see that question where the guys say, can you also talk about the Crips bringing a star witness? You see that question?
A star witness? Can I? I'm trying to see because I can't see your chat. It's like really small.
It's small on this side. On this side, small. That's why I don't look at it. You need a magnifying glass.
Because I can't. It's kind of like.
Let me see.
Let me get on my phone, my other phone.
I see the comments. It's a question. He said, "Bring Crips bringing a star witness to where?" What are you saying?
I have no idea.
I wonder if you know what? I wonder if are you talking? I mean, let me ask him this: are you talking about YSL Woody in the '60s? Is that what you're talking about?
What he said?
That might be what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's definitely a good subject to tap on because that's really
I think he
responded.
responded.
As Jesse Jackson would say, that's a no.
Yeah. Well, you know that got G-checked though. That did get G-checked. I heard there was a phone call made to he's a YouTube. Seti Nash. There we go. Seti Nash. There was a call made to Seti Nash, and Seti Nash came out and apologized for bringing him out on the block. So that's
once
you apologize for you can't really.
So somebody brought Woody. Which Woody? The Woody.
YSL Woody, the nigga who snitched on Thug.
To the 60s. I just seen a video of him dissing. I mean, well, he wasn't dissing, but the guys that was surrounding him, like throwing up diss shit.
Shout out to E Bunny. Thank you for that, E Bunny. I'm trying. Jasmine Mines. After that, you need a green card. Wait a minute, Jasmine. What's going on, Jasmine? I see you in there. After that, you see a green card, you want to apply for citizenship. It's not easy and usually takes years. This is the lawyer. This is my homegirl. She's a very prominent attorney. Her name is Jasmine Mines with the Mines law firm over in Beverly Hills. Anybody that's looking for any legal help or being that got any type of I suggest you tap in with her. I suggest she's easy to find. Just Google Jasmine Mines with the Mines a law firm in Beverly Hills. So I had to go to my other phone so I could see these questions. Sorry, you guys, I was kind of like delayed on these questions. Shout out to Nose too. What's going on? Let me go back to that one question. Separate the
I was looking for it. I can see it.
Yeah, I was looking. I just thought maybe they was talking about Woody because that's only star witness, Crip witness that I could. Or that's
E Money. Thank you, E Money. Appreciate it. Let's see. Divide and rule is that they always.
I think that's them. I think we answered it. I think that's wild, man. You know, and then see, motherfuckers gotta be careful because you can't say nothing to a nigga like. And I'm not advocating for Whack 100, but I'm being fair. Whack posted something today and was talking about, everybody had something to say about me when I worked with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a nigga like YSL Woody walking the streets in the 60s. You can't tell this nigga to shut up. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing to the nigga. Like that's what's the difference? What's the difference? So I don't know.
People pick and choose their motherfucking battles. I seen that on here. Like a lot of people pick and choose their battles on. I see a lot. I can call out a lot of niggas on this motherfucker. But
facts.
I choose to not to put myself in that because I'm not no type of going back and forth with nobody on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really out here outside, and a lot of them not. They really on the internet, like, you know. So I really be outside moving, trying to work and network, and I don't got time to be looking on my shoulders all the time. They do, they do. That's why they're not out. But people, I see a lot of these guys on here pick and choose who they want to battle. And you know, the toughest nigga go for the weak. They don't go. They don't. It don't. You don't never see the toughest. Like go for each other. Like it be the weak. They go for the one
Yeah,
that they know they can over. You know, do whatever the case may be.
that's real shit.
But yeah. So I don't get myself involved in
E
that. But
Money
yeah.
said that Wack said he was willing to work with the Klan.
With who?
He was willing to work with the Klan. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Two wrongs don't make a right, dog. That's what I'm
But
saying.
yeah.
But I just think it's like I think overall, I think the biggest theme, which is crazy, which kind of wraps around damn near everything we talked about, Melly, is the sense of accountability, a lack of accountability. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that your decisions and your choices affect other people around you. And when you have a larger platform, when you have a platform and as your platform grows, you got to remember, yeah, there's a lot of people that's going to question you, but you always going to have some people that's going to blindly fuck with you. And going to blindly march with you just because you said something that resonates with them. So you have to make sure that you're responsible with the people that follow you or the people that pay attention to your content. Because when you don't do that, you know, are you the person going to bail this person out of jail because they said or did something that they were influenced by something that you said on your platform? Are you going to stand for them? You know what I mean? And I think that, and I don't think these content creators and media people in, you know, particularly inner city media, like, you know, I don't think they do that enough.
I think another question people want to know, how bad is it really in LA with everything that's happening? People outside that's living in other states and cities, they really want to know how bad it is. I mean, you guys, if you gave it from a scale from 1 to 10, what would you say?
Talking about the way that
How
things are
bad?
in
Say
LA
that
right now.
again.
People outside of our city that live in other states and other towns and cities, they want to know how bad is it in LA with everything that just happened. The 2 or 3 days of rioting, looting, and burning of police cars and attacking, assault on ICE agents and every different things. They want to know how bad is it, because the media show it one way, but we know the reality of it is not as severe as they make it out to be.
Right. It's a 3. A scale. You said the scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a 3. It's not nothing.
I mean, but it's everyday life to us. Like,
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
that's
saying? Like,
but it's
yeah.
not. Nobody, like, long as you ain't touching nobody, like nobody's getting hurt and killed. I mean, you know, I mean they just start fires for that. Or
Yeah, it's
I mean
particles.
it's yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
I don't get the burning of the Whammo car. The Whammo car is just
It
rolling
do
around,
nothing to them.
just, just chilling. You know what I
I
mean?
guess
Giving
it was
people rides and
I
stuff.
guess the car was in their way, probably driving through.
Nah, y'all got to remember, we are in clout chasing is at an all-time high right now.
Because
Uh-huh.
everybody mostly was doing shit. They got their phone
Yeah,
out.
it's
It's
photo
like
ops.
they want to be seen slapping the police. They
Yeah,
want to be they just had their phone out.
they want to
So
go
it'd be
viral.
fair to say, Five Stacks, we don't follow leadership guidance, instructions, proper preparation for being performance. We don't follow none of that. We follow, well, I'm not going to say me. I got to take them because I don't follow trends.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I
Mm-hmm.
did, I'd do what everybody else is doing
But
on the
everybody else,
internet.
yep, that's for real.
I'll be on here delving in degradation, misogyny, misandry. Of course, that come from women, and all these different things that drag us down as a culture. You know, I understand the importance of culture conditioning. I understand that. I understand that they take the worst of us and put in front of, like my homegirl. She's a prominent attorney. She passed the bar the first time. She didn't have to take 2 or 3, 4, 5. Number one time. The process was easy for her. You understand? So she's very brilliant when it comes to a legal aspect. She has a legal mind. So anybody who's looking to that have any problems, it would be, you know, really, really good for them to reach out to her and help sort through whatever their legal means are. But anyway, so we got all these different people. We lost Rennie. She'll be back.
Yeah, she probably.
Maybe she probably got a phone call. Um, So we get into these different areas where people they don't like truth, they don't like facts. They don't only want you to support their biases. Is that a fair statement? I think we lost both of them. They both. I mean, what do you guys think? Is that a fair statement? People just want you to support their biases. We had enough
Can y'all
experience.
see me?
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, you here.
Oh, motherfuckers just calling my phone. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Shit.
Yeah, you're an important person, Rennie Loc. You got a lot of followers over there on Instagram, and we got to jump on Instagram one time to give people a bar of what we do and how we do it, Rennie, because people don't really know that me and you really rock out.
We
We are very
connected. We like
engaging.
this.
We know how to address our people in a
Right.
way that's not demeaning or dysfunctional,
Right. Right.
And now we got 5 stacks that even add more to the gumbo. I like 5 stacks. He coming at
Oh, 5 Stacks got a
I
call
like
too.
this. I like this
yes,
coalition. I like the
Yeah.
fact that all of us coming from different places on the, you know what I'm saying, as far as like we all for the culture, but it's like you grew up in a certain era. Me and Rennie are closer in age, but I still kind of I'm more, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm older than her, so you feel me? So it's like three different perspectives plus her as a female. It's I like this. Like it's good good conversation. And we talking about issues and it's not all fluff or just clickbait. Like we trying to like
So
really
so
get to
so
the bottom
five
of shit.
stacks. Is you telling us that you trying to do this every Tuesday
I'm
at
I'm
5
I'm
p.m.?
here, yo. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely. Just let me know. I love this right here, man.
Right. We kn- we
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask a question. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about the platform no dribble, but there's this particular
This nigga
host.
said no dribble. Shut up.
There's a particular host on that show that seems to he loves the term gang war. And
Mhm.
every time something happens, this particular host, this is, he love to talk about gang war, this gang war, that. This is gonna start a gang war. This is gonna start. And to be honest with you, it came right on the heels of this person making those comments was when King Peel did what he did with Bompton G Uno and went over there to the Hoovers. And
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was something, that was coming on the edges of that marathon burger stuff with the, you know what I mean, supposed to be, when the two guys, I really don't want to say their names, but the two dudes that
You went out.
yeah, yeah. He'll be back. He'll be back. He was on the road. He had something to say.
What you think he was trying to say? Where he was going with this?
I think he was trying to really say that he liked watching your booty.
Don't make me make it clap. I'm just playing. But yeah, those guys is crazy. But I knew that King Peel nigga wouldn't stand. He don't live out here. You bring the shit where you don't stay at. That's what he do.
Yes. And whatever that's about, we
And then
don't
they
we don't
run
know
back
the full
home and they get to sleep all good.
we don't know the
G1 got
full
to deal with his
story.
homies.
We don't know the full story, but we know that. And then
all right,
that's
my
also
bad.
the
People are
thing
just choosing to
where
call me right now for some reason. But where I was going, I'm gonna land on the question. Like, how do
go
you
ahead.
feel about some of these platforms just irresponsibly throwing out the word like gang words, gang war? Like, like you can't, like, Mel, you lived through that shit, man, before the truce. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you know what a gang war really is, man. So I mean, how you feel about that when you hear those types of things, man?
Man, I think that a lot of it is sensationalism and fabrication. Again, it's all about numbers. It's all about they want you to, be part of their whatever's going on inside their head. But we have to understand what's going on inside their head don't exist nowhere else. It's only inside their head. So they create these things and they realize there's a dollar attached to it. If you can go on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble and some of the other places the way you can stream stream your differences, or you can, if you know how to string words together, you become like a sing song type of person, or a smooth sayer. It's almost like a pastor. You know, a pastor has a way of saying things, and man, they have you up in there going, man, and they have you they'll be passing that hat around 2 or 3 times, and you don't realize you don't dump about $100 up in there, and your intention was only to give him 10 for the
Right.
entertainment.
Right.
That's what when I go, if I go to church, I'm donating $10 for the entertainment, because I like the choir, I like the songs, I like the praise dancing, and I listen to some of the words that's being said, but also I know that there's a form of manipulation coming out of it. So I'm gonna hear something maybe that piqued my curiosity, and I can be able to use it, you know. But you know, at the end of the day, man, we just gotta be careful, man, because I'm just gonna say this: stay small long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough.
Right.
Right. Ain't no
That's
shortcuts to this game.
that's the formula, man. Real game don't come in plastic. It just new to them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you guys. We could have had BryDogg on here, but he had to work or whatever.
Shout
He
out to
couldn't make it
BryDogg,
today.
man. Hey, if I can, shameless plug real quick, Melly Mill. Listen, make sure if y'all fuck with Compton BryDogg, make sure y'all check out my YouTube as well. I just did an interview with BryDogg. That should be dropping today on my YouTube channel. My YouTube is the same as that name right there. Instagram too. You know, shout out to my boy Melly Mel, the Hood Post, man. My guy never had to fuck with me a day in his life, man. He took a liking to me, so hey, man, I appreciate everything you ever do for me. Rennie, you already know I got much love for you. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all both are inspirations to me as I grow in this game, and I'm just trying to like we can keep growing together.
Hey, man, likewise, man, likewise, because
You know we enjoy your energy. We love you, have you around all the time,
That's
all
what's
the
up.
time.
you like what's the guy named J Frog? I hype me up.
Yeah, he for sure come with that energy. That's for sure.
Almost
I
there.
be like, let me call, okay, it's an event going on tonight. Let me go and call 5 stacks.
Back now, I'm here.
5 stacks be
Going to where
ready
this
though. If he ain't ready, he'll get ready. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No cap.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm just trying to get back to the chat. You guys are doing a great job. Just don't mind me. Just
yeah,
watch it.
but you know,
Oh, no
I'm gonna
worries.
come visit that. I'm gonna come visit your podcast again. You know, sit down, we can
Hey,
chop it up.
I told you,
Do
listen,
stuff.
Melly, you already know I gotta get you on there too. Whatever Monday, because I do it every Monday. So any
Uh-huh.
Monday y'all got open, all y'all gotta do is call me. I'll bump whoever.
Oh, you know
Have
I do
y'all
the
on. You know what I'm
Tuesdays.
saying? It
Ain't
don't
this about
matter.
a bitch? Don't forget to
Okay.
come on. Ain't this about a bitch? Cause I forgot to get you in.
I need to come. Yeah, I definitely need to
I
come on your
forgot to get
platform.
you in, and that's crazy. We talked, and I forgot to get you in.
Yeah.
Cause you know when you got your little thing going on over there, so I don't like to. You know, I want to wait till you like. You know, you got your time going
Oh no, Rennie,
and
you
you
know everything
comfortable in
stops
your
for you.
hours.
You already know. You let me know. I'm dropping.
No, you doing that for
Oh, pull up.
everybody. I done seen it. I done seen it.
Mm-hmm. That's real talk.
You,
So what
you
is
hey, 5 stacks of
Five
ladies,
Stacks doing,
man.
man? What is Five Stacks
Um,
doing for everybody?
I'm back. You know, I know everybody was kind of the streets was kind of asking, yo, where's 5 stacks? I know I kind of was MIA for a minute. You know, I don't know. Maybe it was journalist fatigue, I guess, because all of us here work so hard, and we know so many people in this industry that aren't famous quite yet. We are in our circles, but we not, where we want to be. You know, so many of us work so hard, and then I see certain people get elevated that don't deserve it. And
Right.
and it's not a jealousy thing. You know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
DJ Vegas. Shout out to Slick. Slick's in the chat, you guys.
Shout out to Slick,
Shout
man.
out.
Shout out. It's so many of us that work so hard that deserve it. I'd be so happy to see either one of y'all, blow the fuck up. Like, or any one of these people that I fuck with. But when I see certain people get elevated that don't really deserve, you know what I mean? Because it's ill-gotten gain, and they pledged or
Yeah.
they got here off of negativity or
Right,
whatever. It just,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Cause I got a lot of negativity in me I can put out, but is it worth it? It's not worth it to me.
it's not worth
It's
it.
I
not. It's
wondered did
not worth it.
Rennie, I wondered did Monique give Slick permission to be on the internet, because we haven't seen him in quite some time. I've just been wondering where is he at, what's happening to him, or because I know last time he was over there, Monique put him on under restrictions, and he was unable to interact with us at
Oh,
that
Slick,
time.
I'm down the street. You can come pull up. I'm down the street from you right here at the little studio. Pull up. You know, we got the power rules on deck out here, so you already know.
Right.
I'm just the only crib right now. You
Shout
feel
out to
me?
There it
So,
Boogie.
is.
Shout out to Chuck. Shout out to what's the other guy's name? Jamel.
Jamel, Whoopty, James.
James. Shout out to James. James, the guy over there. He handles
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
That
James.
James.
Uh-huh. He'll
Shout
be
out to
here
the
soon.
chat, man.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, the panel, the whole. I love the Hood Postman chat. I love like everybody over there. They respectful. You know, you
Oh,
got
Slick
some
say
people
he
that will
been
come.
watching. He say he been watching. Okay, Slick.
Slick been watching.
I wonder what he really watching. They
Tell
say
him
that
why
every
he
time
peeking.
Rennie come on, they sure be watching.
Tell
He
Slick why
watching
he
a
be
lot.
peeking and don't be speaking. 'Cause he is watching like a Weight Watcher.
Well, guys, I really appreciate this. And anytime you want to do it, we can do it every Tuesday if you like, because I like this. I like the flow of it. I like how we did it. And we can
Yeah,
just go. We can go topic by topic, whatever's going
Yeah.
on
like we
in
just
the world.
did.
I
Yeah.
think it's dope. I think it's dope. We all
And
got
I need you to
platforms.
help me on that showing because I tried to do it for my
Yeah, I got
YouTube.
to get with you, be right there with you, and just show you what to do. Where you can drop the link in your chat, and then you can
Yeah.
live stream it on your platform, and you
Because it's
too.
showing
Five
yeah.
Stack. There's a way you can
Yeah.
live stream my show simultaneously with your show. I don't know if you know that.
Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that.
when I come to the city, I'll make sure we call you up and we'll figure it all that together.
Oh, he could
Oh,
have a
most
little
definitely.
class on this.
Yeah.
I gotta get y'all plugged in. I gotta get y'all plugged in with the live streaming on Bigo too. You know, I got a little bit of a voice on there now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I got, I'll be live streaming. There's ways to multi-stream. You can do this, you can stream through here, through Bigo, through Twitch, you can stream through everything at one time. So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
we on Twitch, we on Twitch and YouTube right now.
Nice.
I,
That's what I'm
I,
talking about.
I, oh yeah, I ain't got shit. I just got the basics.
See the
Rennie,
more
I'm gonna get you up. Don't worry, I
I
got
don't
you.
follow. Look, we just said I don't follow the trends.
follow the money, Rennie. Shit, follow the money, more
I don't
platforms.
It's
how.
okay.
I don't need to. I'm trying to I'm trying to get paid. They pay me one check. I'm gonna go crazy like everybody
Oh,
else.
real quick, I saw it's crazy on that topic. I saw a girl, she posted a video on TikTok. I don't know how old it is, but she was melting down because she got over 100. She got like over 130,000 followers on Instagram, 50,000 followers on TikTok, and she was like, "I'm broke." She was like, "I'm not getting paid for shit." She was like, "I don't understand. I don't understand. I got
I
all these
believe her.
followers, but my music isn't selling. I'm not selling nothing. I don't understand." Like, and that we got always, like you say, Melly, like you were saying in the video, it was a very informational. Y'all make sure y'all in the chat, if y'all ain't seen it yet, go watch one of Melly's latest drops. It was dope ass video, man. When you were talking about the King Pill, about the Giuno situation, but just overall the internet, it's not real life. Y'all gotta
It's
remember this
not
shit.
real life.
It's not real life. Y'all gotta remember that, man. It ain't no exchange for hard work. Yeah, you got people like Kai Cenat, but that nigga will stream from sun up to sundown. He will stream for 2 to 3 days straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he put the work in to be as successful a streamer as he is.
And that's what it is. It's just consistency. People don't understand. You got to be consistent. Anything you do, you got to be consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cap.
Well, Rennie, tell them where they can find you at once again.
They can find me on well, I'm on Instagram my majority of the time. I'm always on Instagram. I got TikTok, I be on there just browsing through. So you can add me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'm on Facebook, but I just be on there looking at the old people. I ain't really doing too much on there. And like I'm on YouTube. What else? And I do host events. So if anybody want a host, a comedian host for y'all event, y'all hit me up. That's how I do my shit. You know, they get paid on YouTube. I get paid on the streets. So just hit me up for your events. I do your birthday shit. That shit. I ain't gonna say funerals, but you know, I do. Y'all hit me up.
There it is.
And ain't nothing for free. You got to send. You got to
Oh
send
yeah.
cash in
Nothing I
advance.
just said I get paid on the streets. You know what I'm talking about? The streets. A streetwalker.
Give yourself a
Real.
chance to advance. Don't be in your own way. Kick the ball
Right.
back and forth like soccer.
That's right.
Okay. He got Bill always had that pimp talk.
Fact.
What's going on, Five Stacks? Tell them where they can find you.
Y'all can tap in everything I got, man. Everywhere I am, that's it right there. You see
No,
that
it's
Captain
over here,
Brian's
Five
radio right
Stacks.
there. That's
It's on the
you know
other
what I'm saying?
side.
Just make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube. I'm trying to grow the YouTube, trying to get that shit going. So make sure y'all subscribe. I got a lot of content on the way. I'm getting active again slowly but surely. I got good people like this supporting me, so I know I'm gonna be all right. But yeah, please, man. I got love for
Absolutely.
everybody out here, and God bless.
Slick said you got sugar daddies, Rennie. You don't need no support.
Yeah, for real.
I don't got no sugar daddy. I don't even know what a sugar daddy is. What do he require? Because I need one.
Shit, I'm 42. Give me about 6 years, and I'll probably be there.
You stupid. Shit.
Give
With
me a
that
little
being
time.
said, shout out to Rennie Loc, shout out to Five Stacks. You guys go follow them. Make sure you follow their platforms. Both of them very good people. It's been very entertaining, informative, and we're gonna continue to grow this YouTube, man. If you haven't already done so, click that notification bell so when we come on, you'll know we're here. Press the thumbs up. It's a simple thing. Come in
Right.
the room and just press the thumb, and you can
Right.
get
It's not
right
even
to
that
it.
hard. It's not
Not even
even
that
that hard.
hard. It's not even that hard. With that
Thank
being
you,
said,
Professor Belly Bell, for having us on here today.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
okay, good enough.
Appreciate you, Melly. Thank you,
I
brother.
appreciate you.
All right, Rennie, babe.
All right.
Later.
It's been amazing, incredible. I had both of these people on here, and I definitely rocked out with them. Once again, don't mind me just watching, church moving, but go ahead and lock that door.
Cali finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. I leave bad man and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, and I don't talk about it, I just make it happen. Word on the block is that the shit go. Reach for the low.
Lock the door, cause we are gone.